Hello everyone, my name is PsyCrow and this is Opolis Inc episode 4. So I've been working on a concept to generate infinite iron ore, and of course it start raining, that's typical. So I have a controller here I started by adding 4 raw iron going to solidifier that has stone coming from this resource generator, and this infuses the molten iron into the stone to make an iron ore. This go to a combiner with a basic mining box that it gets from this market here, and that turns these 2 iron ores into 2 raw iron ores. As soon as I have 3 raw iron, it will generate 4 iron dust that goes back to this drawer. We should see them here anytime soon. There we go, and they are recycled into this one again. So the 2 raw iron of 3 are then turned into 4 iron dust. So there will be a surplus of 40 millibuckets of iron, 80 millibuckets of raw molten iron every time. And this makes a lot of noise. As you can see, I'm up to almost 10 buckets of molten iron. So this solidifier is kind of the limiting factor right now. But I also think this one is kind of slow. Because we use 1 basic mining box per iron ore. Okay, let's go over here because this is too much. So this is a self-sustaining system. I just think I need more of these markets and resource generators to actually keep up with is the combiner? Yeah, the combiner. Yeah. So let me try to build up a system that looks a little bit nicer and maybe an area, and then we can duplicate it over and over again for iron, copper, etc., etc. And let me just look at the mining box these, because the bigger we get them, the more output we get from the different resources. So the advanced mining box, that was just a raw aluminium here. So I don't think there's an easy way to generate these beside using mystical agriculture. So you see here, lapis. This one. No. Yeah, we do the same thing here. So unless we get so automated farm up running, this is a little bit hard. What about the bigger size? Mining. The lead mining box. Oh, that's from diamond, ancient debris, raw platinum, leather quartz. If we do get an emerald or quartz farm up and running, that could be. So I can see here that for the quartz, we get 12 of these, and quartz go into a lead mining box, and the lead mining box in the combiner make the output go from 2 to 4. So that may be an upgrade in the future. So I will try to make a system that generates these mining boxes and separately, just a lot of them, and then we can change them out from basic to advanced to elite, and then we get a lot more resources. So I think we can do the same thing with redstone as well. So let's see here, if we do yeah, we can melt it as well. Yeah, so 1 is 90 millibuckets, and we need 720 to get the redstone ore. Yeah, but this is the setup we need to replicate and duplicate, so we can get our resource generation up and running. So we're quite right. As soon as this one kind of fills up with molten iron, this one will fill up with molten iron, and at the end, this spruce drawer will have iron that is and dust that's ready to be used for other purposes. But yeah, let me figure out an area where I can build a kind of industrial area for all these things. So yeah, let me go into the thinking box and I'll be right back. The Modpack have been updated, so the quest has changed a bit, but the most important part, for me at least, is that the specialized cobblestone license recipe have changed. We need to use a quantum compression where we add cobblestone into an unbreakable basic license, mining license. So my setup out here, no, that was the other side. It's kind of broken because when I looked at my cobblestone special license, and it does disappear. So it's not unbreakable anymore. Let me just confirm this. Yep, the Specialized cobblestone license, all the special cobblestone licenses, they only have a durability for 40. They will last around 20 minutes. So we also need to automate this as well. So we need a system that generates these so we can insert it into the market so we can use all the cobblestone. But you can see this has been running for a while. So we have we have 64 iron ores, 16 buckets of molten iron, and we have iron in here as well. So this is running quite well actually. But I plan to move it over here. I'm going to make a lava production there, and also the box generation there as well. And also my mystical alcohol farm has been expanded as well. Apparently iron ores, they spread like crazy because I have almost 9 seeds. I also made the dye seed because I need them in the recipe for making the quantum compression machine. So let's make that quickly. That's a new machine for us. Go to the door, go to sleep, drink some coffee. So I added some more drawers for mystical agriculture as well. So let's do this first, and then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I need some black dye to make the black iron ingot there. And then we need some steel casing. That is a combine. Did I make a combiner? I can't remember. Mixer. Do we have it out here? Yeah, it's right there. So maybe we can borrow it quickly. So we need to make the steel casing. We need 4 steel ingot. Oh, steel ingot. And how did we make the steel ingot? We haven't made that yet. Apparently not. So we need molten steel. Oh, that's iron and coal. Okay, let me make up some steel in our setup outside here, and I will be right back. Thank you. Either these, and there we should have the quantum compressor. I think this need powers as well, so please don't mind the noise. This is generating stone, so if I add this one right there, it gets power. Yes, let's get the advanced and so no, that was not that was the, let's see here, the unbreakable basic mine license. That was the advanced license. Do I have it in here? No. Didn't I make an basic unbreakable mine license? I apparently only made this one. But then we can make a raw copper license or iron. No, I don't want to do that. I want to find. Let me find the basic license I have somewhere. I had to buy one. Okay, cool. We now have the unbreakable license. So let's get 4 stacks of these. Let's go over here and just test how this works. So we're gonna add this card right there. And then we're gonna add all the cobblestone, right? Okay, that goes quite fast actually. Cool. So now we can add you in here. Take the unbreakable license out. Yeah, and this should last the 20 minutes. Okay, cool. So we need to set up a process where we feed this one with cobblestone and power all the time, so we can get an unlimited amount of these specialized cobblestone licenses, so we can generate our basic mining box. Let me build that over here, and I will come back when I'm ready to show you more. We need some muffling sound upgrades. Yes, and we have to sleep. And I need some coffee. So, I have a concept up and running. As you can see here, we have an industrial complex right over here, but these machines are too loud. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And this should make the sound go down a little bit. Yes, perfect. Okay. I have a lot of cobblestone generators here with constant 10 block upgrades, so it only takes 90 ticks for them to create a block. They all go into this spruce drawer, which are going to this quantum processor that makes our specialized cobblestone license. So right now we have 32 of them. underneath here, there's a cable where the cobblestone goes into this market, where the output of these basic mining blocks go to this control access point, which is linked to this storage drawer, and the basic mining blocks go into this drawer here. There's a cable underneath here as well that goes from this drawer over to this combiner, which we know before takes the basic mining box, combine it with the iron ore, and we get, I think it's 2 or 1. Is it 2? Yeah, 2 iron ore out. They go into the enrichment chamber, and the output of this enrichment chamber goes into this control access point, which is linked to this spruce drawer. And then it goes into the smelter, and the process repeat. And we do get a surplus of molten iron. So as soon as this one is filled up, this was fill up, and then the drawer will also be backed up. Once this is backed up, we will get some more iron ore, but especially the raw iron ore we can use later on for getting the advanced box. So yes, and underneath here I have a lava link, as you can see here. There, these fluid generators create a lava, go to this tank, and from this tank it goes and into this one. I'm going to feed the next line that I'm going to build here. So I'm mostly going to build one for copper and one for aluminium, and maybe one for tin as well. So I have 4 lines in total, so we generate a lot of resources. And if there's some point where I feel like there's a bad luck missing, or we're not generating enough, the license expired, let's do this. Yeah, so I don't know how to insert the specialized cobblestone license into this market yet. I don't know if we can do it with a hopper or anything, but if I pipe it in, it'll also go into the input slot here of the market. So I need to figure out if there is a specific input, and now it's raining, of course, to this market where we can force it to go into this slot here, or maybe Ben Law, he will update the interface to make that happen. But yeah, this is my concept. So I will build out some lines for copper, aluminium, and tin as well, so we have those resources also generated. I also generate these ores here, so we can use that to sell to advanced mining blocks once we need that. So yeah, but let me build the 3 more lines, and I will make some tweaks and changes to make everything run smoothly. And if you have any ideas on how I can pipe the specialized cobblestone license into this slot here, and that slot alone, please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, well, let me build this out. I'll be right back. I have the raw material I need for various things. I got copper, aluminum, water, dye seed, fire seed, glowstone seed, dirt seed, iron seed, and now redstone seed. I can use my sickle to kind of harvest everything. The reason I'm having these farmlands here and these with red fertilizer is that for each of these tiers seeds, for instance, the aluminum seed, that's the tier 2, so I have a tier 2 farmland underneath, so there's a 20% chance I get an additional seed. Same thing with the redstone seed. This is a tier 3, so that is tertium, and the rest is just where I use the fertilizer because it has a higher growth rate. It grows much faster. So if I take my watering can and do this, you can see the seeds on the fertilized ground grows a bit faster than the one on the potentium and tertium and inferior farmland. Perfect. So did I get a redstone seed? No, I didn't. So let me show you what I made so far. Let's go back here. And I'm going to dump everything in here, and I'm going to put this one in here. And I made the item repairer. So this one can repair items using the item repairer just over time, and you can upgrade the speed by adding different blocks. I was able to make a lumium block. That's why I had the glowstone outside, and I found the glowstone nearby the waypoints. Underneath the waypoint where you found in the wild, in the villages, there's the glowstone underneath there, and I just made a glowstone seed. So that's pretty nice. Yes, over here I added 2 more machines. I have my, what do you call it, the combiner and metallurgical future, where I took a hooked out on power, and I made this one as well. So this is stone and into a solidifier. This is what we use to create different ores. I only have 16. Let's create some iron ore. Take this one in here, and I add this in here in the solidifier, and they take 18 different essences, and they create an iron ore. If I took redstone, have it right here, I create redstone ore. So that's pretty nice. Yes. So if I need any raw materials, I can just take the essence and put it in the machine here, and it will create the ores. So my ore processing area. Okay, I have 15 of these resource generator with an aluminum block. It took some time to make. They drain cobblestone. It all goes in here, and this one makes the cobblestone licenses. This one generates the basic mining box. There's a cable downstairs there. I upgraded it to the third tier, I think, so you can see the cobblestone come out quite fast, but it's still not fast enough to follow this machine here. And I replicated the setup for aluminum. That's tin. Aluminum, copper, and iron. And I made a drawer for each of the stages. So we have the dust version, the ore version, the raw version, and then cycles through. So you can see right now the limiting factor here is the combiner. So there should be plenty of molten tin in here, yeah, and these will back up over time. So as soon as this one fills up with molten tin, this one will backs up, and when this one is backed up, it will back this one up. So if we need the raw materials in the different states, we can just come here and pick it up. You can see, but right now if we look here, this one can basically follow, because one of these markets is apparently not enough, so we also need to upgrade our cobblestone generation, because it can't follow up. And now I have 32 of these special cobblestone licenses. Yeah, and this one is what is it? It's stone. Why does this generate stone? I can't remember. It goes in there. No, it goes in here. That's right. Yeah, I use stone to combine the molten tin and copper and iron ingot into the stone, so it makes the copper, the ore version. I also added sound upgrades, the mufflers, because this makes a horrible piece of noise. And I found out I had to have 3 of these wind turbines to power all these machines. Yeah. So basically, the only thing I need to do manually is feed this one with a special cobblestone license, because I can't figure out which slot side I need to insert it to, so I make sure it only goes into this one. But if you know how to do that, please write down in the comments below, because I would like to know. And also, this is my lava generation, so this one provides lava for all the different fuel tanks that are in the setup. Yes, so I think that was it. I made my farm as well, so next step is to make harvesters so that we can do this automatically over time. But we need solium for that. Solium. This one, I think it is. Solium stone. Soulstone. So I need to figure out, but I think we can get this in the nether. So maybe next episode we go to the nether. Here, let's see here. We need to go through the different villagers, so we can get a basic trading license, so we can go to the nether passport. Yeah, but I think that's going to be next episode. So yeah, any comments to my playthrough of the modpack, just write down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. That helps a lot. I'm apparently supposed to say that. Yeah, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.